What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Bideo First Take, and I'm back with another video. Now, right now, this video, I've decided to talk about a little bit something different other than music today. I wanted to talk about sports. I've been watching the sports channel lately, and there's a lot of stuff that's been going on up in the NBA as far as like trading to like teams. I mean, like big superstars leaving like teams and stuff like that. So I wanted to get into that right now. It's the Warriors' destiny is over, and this is a first take with Stephen A. Smith. We about to dive into this, man. Let's see what he's talking about the Warriors dynasty. What do y'all think? Y'all think the Warriors is complete done since KD left? I'm upset that KD left the Warriors because, like, man, I thought he was gonna come back at least win another championship. Plus, they was offering him, I think, like 5 years for 190 million. He turns that down and goes to the Brooklyn Nets. What do y'all think about that? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I love New York and shit like that, but I don't think Brooklyn would be a good fit for KD. You feel me? I feel like, you know, I mean, well, they do got KD and Kyrie, but I'm not really good with the fact that KD went to Brooklyn. I would have rather him went to like some other team rather than Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Even the Knicks, they should have went to the Knicks or something, him and Kyrie or some shit. But Brooklyn, come on now, like, no. But let's dive into this. Let's see what Stephen A's talking about right now.
Where's dynasty over?
I have a two-part answer to that.
Okay.
Yes, it is. They don't believe so. They are salivating over the fact that they've acquired D'Angelo Russell. Their belief is that we got a 23-year-old who's an all-star. Ball handling skills, point guard skills, perimeter shooting skills. Imagine, Stephen A., when we put him on the court with Clay, Steph, Draymond, we believe we're going to re-sign Looney, etc., etc. Their belief is, I tell you where they make sense. You understand monetarily they made the right decision. What happened is you lose Kevin Durant. But because you lose Kevin Durant and you're getting a player from the outside, you can't go over the cap to bring.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Like, first off, I feel like that was a bad move and shit like that. Don't get me wrong. D'Angelo Russell is a good, you know what I mean? He is a good player. But you traded him for Iguodala. I think Iguodala was a good six-man for the Warriors. I feel like he was a real clutch player. Somebody I need to throw the ball and get up out of trouble. Definitely Iguodala. But D'Angelo Russell, I'm not quite sure why would they need him over there on the Warriors and shit like that, especially with all the players that they got. I feel like he just would be like a, you know how Nick Young over there on the Warriors? I feel like he just going to be like a Nick Young, somebody who on the bench who going to sub in and shit, but I don't think they needed him. I thought that was a bad trade.
Another dude on board, triggering the luxury tax and all of that other stuff. So you got to work out signing trade deals that ultimately will facilitate you getting an asset in return, because they can't add anybody new because they're cap strapped. Steph Curry is making $40 million of his $200 million deal next season. Klay Thompson just signed for 5 years. He's about to sign for 5 years, $190 million. Draymond is coming for his money as well. They plan on taking care of him and keeping Kevon Looney. So if you have all of those things going on, you wanted to keep Kevin Durant. You offered them the Supermax. But in Golden State's eyes, by getting D'Angelo Russell.
So I think if Klay Thompson contract was 5 years for 190, I think Kevin Durant contract was way more than that. So I might have got that twist up in the beginning. So I think Kevin Durant actually was way more than that. I think I'm gonna do my research. Let me see.
So you save $100 million. Kevin Durant wasn't going to be available for next season anyway in their eyes. And oh, by the way, by acquiring D'Angelo Russell, it forces you to make moves that ultimately leads to you getting rid of Andre Iguodala. They say it ain't because of his comments, you know, that he said that you know, last week or whatever. They said, they said it has nothing to do with it, right? But
that's what I'm saying though. Like, I don't mean to keep pausing it and all that, but my man Iguodala, he was doing this little tour for his books, and he was basically talking about in the background and stuff like about the Golden State Warriors and stuff like that. I feel like that was the reason why they got rid of him, kind of.
Andre Iguodala was not going to play much during the regular season. And without Kevin Durant, they didn't expect to be back in the finals. So if he's not going to play but so much during the regular season because he's 35, all right, and you're not anticipating you'll be in the finals, why not get a player 12 years younger who was an all-star, who's got fresher legs, has a perimeter shot, can push the ball up the floor, can play either of the guard spots when Steph or Clay goes out. That's their argument. It makes sense, but I don't think they're winning a title anytime soon, and that means the dynasty is over. I think AD and LeBron in LA for the next 3 years together, in my opinion, neutralizes Golden State from getting back to the finals.
I don't think the dynasty is over if you mean by dynasty that the same nucleus will win another championship. I don't believe Steph Curry is done winning championships. And when you reduce the Warriors down to one player, it's Steph. Two players, I actually think it's Steph.
Is this the same nigga who said, this is the same guy who said last week that Steph Curry wasn't the go-to guy? Remember when Iguodala came on First Take? He was like,
I want Iguodala. That's right. And I know what that sounds like. And it's not fair to Steph because so much defensive attention is paid to him. And I'm not saying Steph's not a better shooter. He's a way better shooter. Iguodala's got ice water in his veins. Iguodala is that type of player.
But now he talking about Steph Curry, the go-to guy. Which one is it, Max?
Dre. Three players, it's the Splash Brothers and Draymond Green. And they have Clay, they have Steph. Draymond's going to be a free agent next year. Let's see if they keep him or if they can replace him with someone who can do the same thing.
Summer. They're going to try.
I'll extend him, right. So when you have those three, you have a chance at a championship. I think they'll win another.
They just handed right there that they might get rid of Draymond Green. So a lot of y'all out there who go to State Warrior fans, don't be expecting Draymond Green to be a part of the Golden State Warriors for much longer, because they might trade him for somebody younger. Who knows and shit. Who knows? Be doing y'all research. Whoever in the free agency coming up next year, that's who they might do their moves for or some shit like that. Probably get another younger big man, I guess. Somebody who probably can be helpful to fucking Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. Probably they probably got somebody younger.
Will they be a high playoff seed next year? No, they won't. Will they win a playoff series? They may not. Does that break the dynasty? I don't believe so. I think if you have the same nucleus and you go on to be a powerhouse, and here's the thing about Steph Curry, as critical as I've been of him in the finals, he was much, much better in the finals this year than I've ever seen him. And I don't just, Max, because, he's scoring a lot, and before his job was to... No, he is a one-man engine of a playoff team. If you have Steph Curry, you ain't going to miss the playoffs. That's how great he is. And now he's being more clutch in those playoffs than he's been in the past. Guys, D'Angelo Russell makes sense from this point of view. What's his top quality? He can pass. He has court vision and he can pass the ball. Now, he can also shoot it, and that's improving. He's really taken Klay Thompson's spot in the lineup this season.
Right.
I'm saying this season.
Right.
So you have a backcourt mate for Steph Curry, who's much more of a point guard than Klay Thompson is, obviously, who can get his own shot a little bit better than Klay but not shoot it as well and can't defend it as well. But a backcourt of Steph and D'Angelo, Steph's really a two-guard who just can't defend the two. So he's called a one. But now you can have Steph off ball, shooting, and you could really have two combo guys in the backcourt, at least on offense. It's going to be a problem with Draymond as the pick-and-roll partner. So it was a smart thing to do. They will be a playoff team. And eventually, I believe they'll win another championship. So I can't say the dynasty is over.
Well, I feel like I can, because I don't think, listen, I believe in Steph Curry. I think he's a superstar, and I think he's the greatest shooter I've ever seen in my life. And I think Klay Thompson's one of the top 5 shooters. I think you can make an argument he's one of the top 2 shooters in the history of basketball. He's just that much of a marksman, a sniper. But I think size and physicality matters. And then I think it's something important that we all pay attention to, which I would point to you. One of the things we lamented about the Golden State Warriors that we thought would factor into their demise is the fact that they've been to 5 straight NBA Finals. Well, guess what? They're not the champions right now, but they were in the finals. And so as a result, you've got that level of mental, not just physical, but mental and emotional attrition that one could argue would kick in. Now, if you got a young lion like a Kevin Durant that was starving for a championship, that had never captured one, to propel you to new heights, that would be different. D'Angelo Russell ain't that kind of talent.
I mean, I'm like with both of them, to be honest. One thing y'all gotta recognize is LeBron is over there in LA trying to build the team. I know he got Anthony Davis over there. I heard he trying to bring Kawhi Leonard over there, so he might try to do something this year. And it don't really look too good for Golden State in the West, at least, because Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and if they get Kawhi Leonard, that might be something else. The only thing is I can say about KD and Kyrie. Well, KD is injured, so I don't think Brooklyn gonna be making it anywhere anytime soon. So who knows? Well, it depends on Kawhi Leonard what he's gonna do. If he stay with Toronto up in the East, then Toronto might make it back to the finals. But if he choose to go somewhere else, who knows? That's gonna be surprising. From the East with LeBron about the East, like who knows who's gonna make it to the final? That's gonna be some good shit. You know what I mean? It'd have been lovely to see like if, somebody else make it to the finals this year. You know what I mean? Hopefully, I heard Carmelo Anthony too supposed to be going over there with the Lakers. I don't know if Carmelo do that, he might win a ring and shit. I think he should do that, man. What y'all think about that? But yeah, let's finish this up. It's almost done.
He's talented. I like him, but he ain't that kind of talent. So again, I view the Golden State Warriors as being a playoff team. They're not going to fall off the radar. Yeah. They'll be relevant when you can shoot that well. When you got a first-class organization, I think Steve Kerr is a great coach. He has proven that, no doubt about it. I do think that we need to talk about Golden State after next season, because I think this year they ain't going to 6 straight NBA Finals. I don't even think they want to. I think those boys were so tired, I don't even think they want to. That's how tired they were, which is why you had Steph Curry.
Might help them in the long run to have a little breathing.
Which is why you had Steph Curry on the court and talking to the Rich Pauls and Maverick Carters and all of these other dudes going like this. Man, I got so much respect for LeBron James. Damn, all them years going to the finals. This is hard.
No question.
This is hard. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app, and for live streaming sports and premium content.
Well, there we have it, y'all. First take, is the Warrior Dynasty over? Let me know what y'all think about that up in the comment section. I don't think the Warrior Dynasty is completely over it yet. I think they just need that one little piece to the puzzle. Then they're going to be right back in rolling action. The only thing I am upset about is KD, because KD right now, that's my motherfucking favorite player right now in the league. And man, I just hate to see like him going to the Brooklyn Nets. You know what I mean? It ain't no thing against like the Brooklyn Nets and nothing like that. But man, like what the fuck? Hell no. We go somewhere like else. Like I would have rather him went to LA. Fuck it, go team up with LeBron or something. I gotta see my nigga win some more rings. That's my dude. KD, the GOAT for real. But let me know what y'all think about that. Is the Warriors' destiny over with or not? Let me know what y'all think. Drop it in the comment section. Let's debate.
Ain't got no time for that. Ain't got no rhymes for that. And all these bitches hit me up. Ain't got no time for that. I'm about my money. Focus on my money. Chasing everything green. Gotta get the hundreds. Gotta get it for my time. I'm on my grind. Gotta get this paper. What you know how hard times. Standing on the block every day from 6 to 9. Praying up to God. Hoping that don't be your last. I ain't got no fucking time. Steady chasing this guap. Hoping I don't get raw. Hoping I don't get shot. Ain't got no time. Have you ever flipped them bricks? Have you ever hit a lick? Have you ever played with them sticks? Ain't got